sport mode is a beast. Holy. Man, it's like gorgeous out here today. It's been hot. It's been super hot here. Finally, it's nice. I think this is supposed to be the longest day of the year today. The most sunshine. It's pretty good as long as it's nice like this. I don't know if you guys can see those clouds, but pretty awesome sky. It's nice out. The freaking exhaust isn't roasting the crap out of my thighs. It's like my only complaint with this particular machine, having it air cooled. That exhaust coming up right there, no, there's a heat shield that just like roasts your thigh when you're at a stop. When you're rolling, it's fine, but anyway, I was thinking about something earlier today. Well, since it's kind of feels drier and the temp is decent, I was thinking, man, while I was at work, I was like, dude, I'd like to sit out in the garage tonight and just smoke a pipe and relax. Oh yeah, dude, that is the business. So I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to see what you guys think. So I don't know how much crossover there is. I'm gonna assume that there's very little crossover on YouTube with motovlogging and like the piping community. I haven't made any videos about smoking pipes, and I'm not sure that I will. I have no idea if I will or not. But I have mentioned in another video that I'd love to have some kind of meetup or something eventually called Pipes and Bikes. Like dudes that smoke pipe and ride motorcycle getting together. That'd be pretty cool. So who knows? But anyway, I thought I'd talk about it. I don't know how many of you guys smoke pipe or even realize that people still smoke a pipe. And I'm not talking about smoking weed or doing drugs. I'm talking about actual tobacco pipes, which I don't know, probably seems really old-fashioned to most people that have never done it or don't currently do it. But it seems to be like the whole community is growing right now. There's a lot of dudes on YouTube that smoke pipe and talk about it and review different tobaccos, and a lot of pipe makers. Really cool stuff. So I got into it. What the hell is this person doing? Do you know how to drive? There's this DMV place where you can try to get a license. Maybe stop by there next time here. What the hell? Anyhow, I used to smoke cigarettes. Oh yeah. Okay, gotta relax. I'm in the park now. Anyhow, I smoked cigarettes for many years. Kind of funny, I quit smoking cigarettes when I was 18. It's kind of stupid, but 18 or 19 I quit. And I probably started when I was like 12, something like that. So I quit smoking cigarettes, and the toughest part of getting over it is the oral fixation part of it. And at some point in time, not long after, I remembered my grandfather when I was a young kid. Well, my grandfather on my dad's side, I never knew him. I never got to meet him. He died before I was born. But I do remember that he had a pipe holder, and he had some pipes, and there was like a buffet, and Grandma still had the pipe holder with some pipes on the buffet. And then I think eventually they were in a drawer, but I remember I would go and sneak, and I would open up that drawer, and just the smell of the pipe smoke and everything from there, it just stuck with me forever. And I for whatever reason, I thought it was really awesome you know, that he smoked pipes. I don't know. I thought they were cool. So when I was trying to quit smoking, I don't know, probably 6 months later or something, I went ahead and got myself a pipe. And started kind of smoking pipe because you don't inhale pipes. You just really puff on them. Now it is about flavor, and a lot of pipe tobacco. Oh, totally driven on that before, but I don't know if there's any cops back there, so I'm not going to do it right now. A lot of people come up here. I think a lot of people come up here to smoke weed and probably get it on. Let's see what we can see. Dun dun dun! On this episode, Two-Wheel Ton encounters some teenagers doing it and getting high. Oh man. Doubt it. Anyway, there's something. Looks suspicious. Looks suspicious. Oh, he's just chilling. That dude's definitely getting high. That dude is definitely getting high. Those people, that's a van. They're probably doing it. Anyhow. So, so yeah, for those of you who don't know, the tobacco, if you're buying good stuff, it still has quite a bit of nicotine, where you can get a nicotine buzz just off of like not inhaling it. There's some of it that's really strong. Like I've kind of OD'd on nicotine, where you just feel sick to your stomach and gross, and you gotta lay down for 30 minutes until it goes away. Like you're drinking water and thinking, what can I do? Oh God. And you gotta puke at any moment, get the shakes. It's like that, just from puffing away on some like Dunhill nightcap that happened once before, or haunted bookshelf, that stuff. Whoa, man, that's serious. Man, there's quite a bit of people out here. Look at that chick, what the heck? She looked very angry. Man, I'm a chick. So, pipe smoking. I was smoking a Graybow, Dr. Graybow pipe, and those are not the greatest pipes at all. And just smoking really terrible tobacco. So I subsequently didn't really smoke pipe that much. I ended up quitting because it just wasn't, the tobacco wasn't very good. I wouldn't even really finish a full pouch because it sucked. You know, it was all like flavored stuff. Borkum Riff cherry or something. Whiskey flavor. Whatever. And so, you know, I still had the pipe for years and would get a pouch every now and then, but it wasn't like super awesome. I didn't love it. And then I met FZ Pete years later at a previous job, and I started talking to him, and it's kind of weird because most things when I get into something, I go like 100%. I get way into it and start figuring out everything I can about it. And pipe smoking just was not one of those things that I did that with. And so Pete showed me like, hey man, you just been smoking terrible tobacco out of a somewhat crappy pipe. Like, you need to try this other stuff, and you might have a different experience. And also, he told me that he had made a few pipes, and I was like, what the hell, you made them? And I was like, I make stuff, let's make a pipe, dude, or make me a pipe. So I had him make me one. Kind of talked to him about what he was using to do it and everything, and where I could source the briar. Briar is the wood that you use. It's very specific. It comes from the root bulb of a heath tree, and I think they've got to be like 40 years old before you can source the bulbs. There's a lot of different woods that people talk about trying to use, and there's a lot of woods that are actually poisonous if you try to smoke out of them. trains. I like trains. So, he made me a pipe. I paid him for it. And he gave me some better tobacco and some actual English blends and a little aromatic and whatever. And I just immediately fell in love with these English blends, heavy Latakia kind of flavors, and oh, it was just awesome. And it just opened up this whole new world for me of what pipe smoking was or could be. And now that I got the good stuff, yeah, God, that thing sounds good. Now that I got the good stuff, I love it. It's like one of my favorite pastimes, especially for spring and fall. Just sit outside, or if you have a fire and smoke a pipe. It's real good. If you drink, probably a pipe with a scotch or something would be amazing. I don't really drink anymore, but occasionally, you know, I might have a wine with the woman or something, and even that's nice when you're having a pipe. So yeah, I eventually got into it just as much as Pete. So now I have, you know, a whole bunch of tobaccos in the cellar, and you know, aging like a fine wine. That's a real thing. Tobaccos are aging. I've got several pipes now. I started making pipe holders. I've made a few pipes for myself and for others. I'm going to put some pictures of all that in here. It's just a really awesome pastime, and it's really enjoyable, man. For me, it's like I legitimately take like a rest. I stop thinking about everything else. I like to try to not, like, it's been worse lately this spring because I got a TV, well, like a giant monitor really is what it is, in my garage. I end up watching YouTube videos or watching whatever or something out there, but most of the time when I'm smoking a pipe, I like to sit like in the driveway, and the view from my driveway is just nothing but woods. And so I go ahead and just sit out there and try to not pay attention to a phone or anything, and just peaceful, sitting in my own thoughts, thinking about life, and I don't know, taking it easy, like for real, trying to disconnect, because I know this world we live in now is like so, people just, I gotta update Facebook, and I gotta check Instagram, and I gotta do this, and I gotta talk to this person, and God, you know, like, it just never stops. And it's like, dude, you gotta stop. You gotta take a second, man. At least that's how I feel. So yeah, pipes. Maybe one day I'll make a video smoking a pipe. But it's kind of weird. I feel like I need to separate. I feel like I need to separate the whole thing. The pipe smoking from the motorcycling. But why should I? I don't know. Why don't you let me know what you think? Let me know what you think. If there needs to be a separation, or if it can all be just rolled into one, make a whole nother series, make a different playlist. Ton Smokes. I don't know. Come up with a sweet name. Be pretty cool. Could be cool. I don't know. Anyhow, once again, guys, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your lives to watch these videos. I think it's totally awesome. Appreciate your comments. It's a lot of fun making these videos. So, yeah, check me out on Instagram, 2-Wheeled Ton. I'll see you guys again.